Now, if you are like me and you are bored of not being able to go outside and take pictures and live your life, you will probably be looking at your next camera bag, because that's what we do when we have obviously a problem with bags. And that means that the one you bought 3 months ago, now obviously it doesn't really work. It's not fitting your style, it's not fitting the way you work. And that's my case. So this is a bag I bought 3 months ago. It doesn't work for me. I want to explain you why, and maybe point out at some problems and at some pros also, that you may not find maybe on some other videos and some other reviews. So this is the LowePro Protactic 350 AW Mark II. It's not a particularly sexy name, but Protactic is the line, 350 is the size. There are two more, a 250 and a 450, I believe. AW means it can withstand all kinds of weather. It basically means it has a rain fly on the bottom, and it's a Mark II, so it's a revision. There used to be another one with a slightly less fancy design a couple of years ago. On the outside, I think this bag looks quite nice. It's really slick, it's very compact, it looks like a bullet. It's almost entirely made of this very tough and very nice actually ballistic nylon. I think it's quite similar to the one that Tumi uses, even though they work at a much higher price point. On the entire surface of the bag there are these webbing loops. They are actually called the Molle system. It's something that comes from the military world. LowePro took it in a way to be able to add some functionality to this bag. There are basically no exterior pockets outside of these two very small ones on the sides. They are really small as they can fit maybe a couple of batteries, SD cards, some keys. Not much really. I cannot fit a filter in this one, at least in the 350. But again, I think it looks quite nice. This top part is rugged. It's supposed to protect whatever you put inside. It's a bit awkward though, because the bag has side accesses on the bottom, and it's weird that they decided to put this protective area at the top. So you either use the side accesses or you use the rug compartment. It's a little weird. I'm not really using it. The two side accesses are small, but I think they are the right size. And they work really well. The zippers are frankly quite amazing. And then there is the back panel, which opens fully clamshell from the top to the bottom. Again, the zips are super good quality. I'm not sure if they are YKK or what, but they work fantastic. The straps are absolutely the most comfortable ones I've ever tried. I also have a Peak Design everyday backpack. There is no comparison. The difference is night and day. These are super comfortable, even with a higher load. They are absolutely fantastic. If only they are a little bit slippery, so they tend to come down from my shoulders, but they work really well. There's a chest strap and also an optional removable waist strap, which I took out. As I said, it looks really nice from the outside. Handle-wise, it has two, one at the top. This is not my favorite kind of handle, to be honest. It's not padded, but it has this rubber grip, so it kind of works, I guess. And then there's a bottom one. There are no side handles, not at all. Not only there are no side handles, but there is nowhere really where you can grab your bag from when it's on the side. It's a little bit of a gripe, I guess. Now, the inside of the bag, most of it is, let's say, made up of the amazing quantity of dividers that come with this bag. They are, in my opinion, the best dividers on the business. First of all, the sheer quantity of them. I mean, this bag comes with an incredible amount of dividers, and they are also really smart ones. There are three kinds. These dark gray ones, they are the most padded, and they are what you would usually find in many other bags, but they are super high quality. Then there are the light gray ones, which are a little thinner and they bend a little more easily. And then the orange ones, which are the smartest. They have some folds that allow them to really take whatever shape you need, and they are especially useful when you have some weird shape objects like I'm thinking a gimbal or a pair of headphones. They work really well. And again, there are so many. It's pretty much impossible not to be able to customize this bag to whatever kit you have. Really, this is a fantastic job. I have more issues though with the back panel. As I said before, the zip is great, it's super comfortable, it has a luggage pass-through that works all the time. But the problem is, this also fits the laptop compartment, and on this particular size, the 350, it is not able to fit a 15-inch laptop. And I mean a MacBook Pro, so quite a slim one. It's absolutely impossible to fit one. I know this is something that's stated on the website, but if you were thinking of maybe trying, no, it just doesn't work. And to be honest, even with a 13-inch, it's really cramped. And this to me, it's plain stupid and it was avoidable. There's a huge difference in size between the 350 and the 450, and making the 350 a little larger would have allowed to put a regular laptop, and it would have made the bag so much more versatile. This is actually the main reason why I'm returning this bag. I have a 15-inch MacBook Pro, it doesn't fit, and I'm honestly fed up of having to carry two bags at all times when I need to bring my laptop with me. It's a shame, especially again because the 450 is so much larger. It's almost comically large. I'm not a big guy, and it would look absurd on my back, the 450. So that's why I went with this one. Also, the back panel has these two transparent kind of meshy pockets. They're not bad, but they are only able to fit very thin items. Otherwise, they would get in contact with whatever you have inside the bag. Now, I mentioned a couple of seconds ago the size regarding the laptop, but that's also kind of a problem with the inside of the bag. It's not particularly spacious. I have a mirrorless kit. I work with Fuji cameras. So whenever I bring my X-T3 and a couple of lenses, half of the bag is entirely done. It's gone. And if I bring my drone with me, I have no space whatsoever for anything else. And the big problem, especially compared with something like the Big Design or the Wondered backpacks, is that this one does not expand. It doesn't expand at all. And if you need to bring something like a sweater or something you buy along the road, or a book like a travel guide, you have a hard time fitting this in. And that's a shame. I'm kind of used to the mag latch system of the Big Design, and it's super convenient when you want to take that weird item that you bought along the road, even if your bag is already full. I didn't think it would have been something I missed, but I do all the time. Then I have some other gripes with this bag. One of them is related to how the bottom part is made of. So it's made of the same nylon as the entire bag, and it holds the rainfly, which goes over the bag and protects it from the element. But the two things combined make so this bag cannot stand upright on its own at all. It cannot even stand upright when you place it against a wall, because the bottom part is so slippery that even if it's supported by the wall, it usually just comes down and the back part goes against the ground, it gets dirty, and then it's the part that you're putting on your back. Again, the Big Design, that doesn't stand upright either, but at least it's made of rubber. I think it's made of a material they call Hypalon, and that is a little more grippy, and if the bag is against a wall, it stays there. It doesn't just come down by itself. So this is really annoying. And the other annoyance is related to that molle system I was mentioning before. The idea is that the bag comes with some accessories. I have one of them right here, and these Velcro tabs are supposed to go inside the loops and allow you to place accessories on top of your bag. This is also the way that you're supposed to bring your tripod. There are no water bottles pocket on neither the sides, and therefore you need to attach a special attachment that makes the bag able to attach a tripod to the side or to the front. I don't like this implementation. I think it looks quite terrible, to be honest. It completely defeats the sleek appearance of the bag. It looks like something where you just glued stuff together. Yeah, I don't really like it, and they don't feel particularly secure, even if they probably are. I just don't like the look, and I don't like stuff dangling off my bag. So these three things, and most importantly the laptop part, make this bag not really working for the way I need it to work. So this is going back to Amazon. It's a shame, and I'm really disappointed because it looks great. It's made exceptionally well, and these defects, this problem, are so easy to fix. The laptop part, it just needs the bag to be a tad bigger. It needs a rubber bottom and some water bottles pocket. That's it. At that point, this is the perfect bag. The only part that may require a more thorough redesign of the bag to fix is the expandability, but this is kind of a choice that I'm willing to make. But the three other gripes, they just don't work. So I hope this video was useful for you, and that it allowed you to maybe make a more thoughtful purchase decision, and I hope this helps you in your never-ending quest in finding your perfect camera bag. This one, it doesn't really cut it for me. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you next time.